So, check this out, we are back on the Night Village of Extreme Speed. Believe it or not, guys, it has been officially 10 days since the release, the official release of apparently what is the biggest update in the history of the game. So far, we have 5 Builders Hall levels. Supercell have confirmed Builders Hall 6, 7, and 8. There is going to be a Night Witch, a Dropship, and a Super Pekia. And in this episode right now, we are about to discuss every single one of those features and give a complete update review on the versus battle, the Night Village of Extreme Speed so far, 10 days into the update. So I'm going to take a wild guess here, and I'm going to say about 20 to 30% of my audience, of the people watching this video, have returned to COC simply to check out the versus battle, the new Night World of Extreme Speed. But I have a question for you, my subscribers. What Builders Hall level are you? Have you been playing the game just a small amount, Builders Hall 2 or 3? Have you been playing, you know, a relatively large amount, maybe Builders Hall 5? Or are you super addicted, or just a gemmer like me, Builders Hall 5? Let me know down below in that comment section, guys. Let's try and get some sort of tally going and see what the average Builders Hall level is of my audience. But let's do this. This video, we're going to do a complete update review, as I said. We're going to cover all the troops, all the new defenses, going to cover the metas, what kind of armies work well, my experience in trophy pushing so far, my experience in gemming, how much it costs to become a Builders Hall 5, guys, and where I believe the game, this game mode particularly, is going to go into the future. And we're also going to talk about the geared up cannon, the new spell levels, and pretty much everything else Supercell incorporated into the episode, into the update. So this is going to be maybe a bit of a long video, guys. I'm going to try and get it done as quickly as I can. If you're loving the game so far, smash a like on the episode. Let's see how many people are loving the versus battles. And make sure you subscribe to the channel, guys, because when that Super Pekia drops, we're going to be gemming it to max level, and we're going to be exploding her, because apparently her special ability is called, what is it, Override or something like that, and she pretty much turns nuclear and blows herself up. So that's awesome. So this is a tricky part of the video. Where do I even start? Let's try and start at the beginning. So my interaction and my experience with the, you know, when we first downloaded the game, guys, and we rebuilt the ship. So obviously there was no such thing as a sneak peek. My opinion was kind of 50-50. I wanted to see some sort of sneak peeks because I'm really kind of, you know, impatient and I want to know what's coming into the game. But then again, seeing it from Supercell's perspective, this is the make or break of this game, and this versus battle will be the future of COC, because your main village, I mean, it's already Town Hall 11 at max level. This is only Builders Hall 5, so obviously Supercell has created this new COC 2.0 to allow us to receive so many future updates that the game's going to maybe last another couple of years, so that's awesome. So let's start at the beginning. Builders Hall 1, pretty much non-existent. You go straight from Builders Hall 1 to Builders Hall 2, so Supercell has already incorporated the Night World of Extreme Speed. There's no such thing as Builders Hall 1, guys, because you instantly become Builders Hall 2. Builders Hall 2, you receive so few buildings and features that you can almost become Builders Hall 3 free to play in hours. I mean, it really doesn't take long, and that's amazing because already after just playing a couple of hours, you are already at the 50% mark. You've already become the 3rd biggest Builders Hall level. There's only 5. So I think it's great because it really does allow all players to kind of sit on the same platform. So let's try and do this step by step. Let's first attack the troops. My thoughts and expectations on what I thought the troops were going to be and what the outcome was actually, you know, what happened in the game, what Supercell brought to us, the players, the people who love to play this game every day. So my expectations were, I'm not going to lie, I kind of expected a little bit more diversity in the troops. I didn't really expect Supercell to take the normal troops and give them some sort of dark potion and make them all crazy and turn them into these beastly monsters, which we've got like the Boxer Giants, the Rage Barbarians, Beta Minions, and of course we've also got the normal standard baby dragons, which are, no matter what anyone says, completely, not completely OP, but they're slightly overpowered, but we'll get into that shortly. But then again, after seeing the first glance of the new troops, guys, I believe there is 7 in the game so far. Rage Barbarians, Archers, Cannon Carts, Bombers, Boxer Giants, we've got Baby Dragons and Beta Minions. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe 7. Yep, 7 you can see on screen there. And what I noticed after playing for a couple of hours was that these troops are completely different to the ones in the main village. It's like Supercell took them, gave them some sort of freaky potion, and made them completely different. So I'm cool with these new troops. And of course, we've already been guaranteed 3 more, the Night Witch, the Dropship, and the Super P.E.K.K.A. And I can guarantee you one thing, guys, those 3 new troops, which are hopefully going to come at some point in the summer, when everyone has loads of time to play, I believe those are going to be so much more insane than the 7 we've already received. So as I said, make sure you do subscribe to the channel, guys, because the content is going to be off the charts. But let's carry on. So troops, my opinion, they were awesome. As I said, let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Let's move on to defenses. So far, we've received a brand new total defense called the Crusher. We also kind of received a kind of secondary new defense, the double cannon, kind of combining 2 cannons into 1. Awesome, great strategy. We got the Moldy Mortar, similar to the double cannon. I think this is great because it really diversifies the gameplay and brings a new aspect into the game. Now, we've also been guaranteed 3 more new defenses, guys. The Roaster, which is completely new, kind of maybe like an Inferno Tower, but slightly different. We got the Giant Cannon, which if you haven't seen the leaked info gameplay, is unbelievably OP. It actually wipes out entire armies, guys, so that is awesome. And then finally, we got the Mega Tesla. Didn't really see too much in terms of leaked gameplay from that, but it does look big, it looks powerful, it looks strong, so I'm hoping it is going to punch a pact. Punch a pact? Punch an impact? Is that the quote I'm looking for? I don't know. I'm hoping it's going to be great. Oh, that's it, guys. I just remembered. Pack a punch. Pack a punch. I don't know why I completely forgot that. My mind just went blank. But that's it. We've covered troops, defenses. Don't forget, we've also got the new firecrackers and the air bombs, which are kind of like, you know, air sweepers and air defenses. Just kind of diversified so people don't complain. But that pretty much covers troops, defenses. Now, what about the title of the village? The Night Village of Extreme Speed. It's meant to be extremely fast. You're meant to get through the Builders Hall levels a lot quicker, and you can see this to be true because Builders Hall 1, as I said, non-existent. Builders Hall 2, extremely quick to upgrade. Builders Hall 3 takes a couple of days, maybe a week if you're free to play. Then Builders Hall 4 is where it starts to get interesting, guys. This is where it kind of separates, you know, the men from the boys in terms of who plays more. And then, of course, Builders Hall 5. And we've been guaranteed Builders Hall 6, 7, and 8. Now, I will say, it does cost a lot less gems to upgrade the village. Coming from a dirty gemmer like myself, it does cost a lot less. But it still costs a lot of gems to become Builders Hall 5. So, is the title Night World of Extreme Speed really suitable, guys? I would say no. I would say it is, you know, a Night World of Speed, but I wouldn't say it's extreme speed. You physically cannot surpass these Builders Hall levels extremely fast if you don't spend gems, guys. That is the simple fact. And one thing which kind of, you know, not upset me, but I see as completely pointless is the gem mine. The gem mine generates something silly like 25 gems a week. Now, obviously, Supercell is a business and cannot give out free gems, but I would have said, you know, the gem mine's just kind of completely pointless. Maybe we should have received something different, like some sort of, you know, loot generator. I don't know, guys. Gem mine, I'm sure they just put it in the game just to make, you know, some people happy. But the gem mine, I don't really see as too much point of, you know, even being in the game. But saying that, we've also got the clock tower. Now, the clock tower, although it doesn't actually, you know, generate gems and give you gems, it does, in a way, kind of give you some free gems, because obviously it decreases the time spent to upgrade your builder, and it also decreases the or speeds up the time when you're training troops, when your battle machine is ready, and of course the research center. So it really is 10 times better than the gem mine. The clock tower, beautiful feature. In fact, the entire base is I would say based around the clock tower, guys, because that is the one feature which relates to the title most, Night World of Extreme Speed. So Supercell done a great job, and you know what? They were quite generous with that as well. When you max that out, I believe currently at Builders Hall 5, it gives you 14 minutes of free boost. That's quite a lot, guys, because it is 10 times speed. So you've really got a great opportunity there to maximize on your builder and, of course, your research center. So massive thumbs up for the clock tower. And then, of course, moving on to the brand new hero, guys, the battle machine, currently max level at max level 5. But I've got a feeling when Builders Hall 6, 7, and 8 come out, I think they're going to be taking that Builders Hall to maybe, sorry, not Builders Hall, battle machine to possibly level 12, maybe level 15. I don't think he's ever going to go as high as the Barbarian King and the Archer Queen. I think eventually he will be like the Grand Warden, maxed out at maybe level 20. It kind of depends on the future of the game, though. I can definitely see this going to Builders Hall 10 within, you know, 1 to 2 years. I can see Builders Hall 10 on the horizon just after Builders Hall 6, 7, and 8. So moving on, why don't we talk about and kind of tell the story of my experience with the meta so far. So obviously, just like the main village, you have ground, you have air, but one is usually more overused than the other, guys. And obviously, at the lower Builders Hall levels, Builders Hall 2, 3, and even Builders Hall 4, well, I think Baby Dragons, I can't even remember what Builders Hall they're unlocked at, but I believe it is Builders Hall 4. As I said, quote me if I'm wrong, guys, but obviously, at the lower Builders Hall levels, ground troops are the, you know, the go-to strategy. You got the Raged Up Barbarians, which are great, and you can actually send them to level 5 so rapidly. It is pretty cool, and that is the Night World of Extreme Speed. You can upgrade them so quickly at the lower levels. Then, obviously, as you go up and up, it does take longer and longer. But as you'll notice, guys, as you become Builders Hall 4, Builders Hall 5, you will start to see an overused amount of baby dragons. I'm talking max level baby dragons, dirty gemmers, just like me, level 10, max level, unbelievable, and they will rush your base just like you're seeing on screen right now. Now, if they're actually good with the baby dragons, they know how to funnel, they know how to execute a successful air attack. No matter how maxed out your Builders Hall level is, Builders Hall 5, you can get crushed in less than 60 seconds. Baby dragons really can be one of the most dirty, overpowered strategies we've seen in the game so far, guys. But what would I say the balance is so far between air and ground? I would say it's pretty good. At Builders Hall 5, remember, I am not maxed out. I would say I receive 65 to 70% air attacks, and I would say 30 to 35% ground, which in comparison to the other village is actually pretty good, guys, because I remember when I used to trophy push, you know, like a year ago when I was, you know, first Town Hall 11, air attacks were the main hit, and then bowlers took over, miners took over. So with the main village, it's always been sort of out of balance. But with this village, I really see it as pretty awesome. Bear in mind that the new troops coming into the game, the Night Witch and the Super Pekka, are set to ground, of course, but they do have bats, so maybe that's kind of incorporating some sort of air strategy as well. I'm not sure, and I cannot say if the firecrackers are going to kill the bats, but I'm kind of inclined to say they are. It kind of makes sense. And then the dropship, they're obviously going to be an air troop, guys, and I can see an insanely overpowered strategy coming. I can see baby dragons and dropships. Don't forget, when you do become Builders Hall 6, 7, and 8, I'm sure you're going to receive even more army camps. And I'm kind of thinking that this air strategy is going to take over the meta, guys. I think baby dragons and dropships will be the go-to strategy, and I cannot wait to use this. So Supercell, if you're watching this video, please make sure those dropships and the Super Pekkas and the Night Witches are, you know, perfectly on point, balanced, so that we can all have fun. So this has kind of been like a review, guys. My experience with the game so far. In terms of gems, the question you're asking, Tony, does it take a lot of gems to become Builders Hall 5? I would say yeah and no, guys. I mean, I've spent probably, in all honesty, maybe $600 or $700, which is a lot. But don't forget, I am a YouTuber. My current job is, of course, to, you know, entertain you guys and show you features in the game which maybe you can't yet unlock due to, you know, maybe not having the gems to do so, guys. So hopefully you do appreciate that. Hopefully you do enjoy the gem episodes. Make sure you leave a like if you made it all the way to the end of the video, guys. Let me know your thoughts and opinions, non-biased, down below. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Can you see a future in the game? I think this was the only attack in the entire video we may have lost, but I'm not going to show you because I'm going to leave you guessing. I'll see you shortly. Peace out.